Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a budget with me. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back again. I'm so happy to see you again. Today we're going to be doing another budget with me, and I'm hopefully going to be getting in a routine of doing this every Wednesday. I've done pretty good with it the last couple of weeks, but I'm trying to stay consistent, and it helps me too with my budget to stay consistent by doing it like this. So I've already written down all of my categories, and we're going to get right into it. So a little bit about what we're working with this week. The amount that I have to work with is $785. This is a week where my husband and I were both paid. So every other week he's paid and I'm paid every week. On the weeks that he's paid, all of our bills come out. So this $785 is after I've paid all of the bills for the next 2 weeks and left a buffer in my bank account. So $785 is what we're stuffing into our weekly spending and into our sinking funds. This pay date is for July 5th. Okay, so first, let's talk about my wallet. So groceries, I really don't want to put much in here because we are going to be leaving pretty soon in the next couple of weeks to go to Michigan, and my freezer is stocked. My pantry is stocked. So I kind of want to challenge myself to do like a pantry clean out and try and use up a lot of the things that we have and also save some money. So I am only going to put $30 into groceries, and that's for, obviously, I'm going to need some fresh things. I don't just want to eat frozen meals every day. I do want some fresh items, and if I need to get like milk or eggs. But if I need to dip into my Costco envelope, that I sometimes use just as a grocery overflow envelope. So it's not necessarily always for Costco. Sometimes it's Trader Joe's. Sometimes it's Sprouts. It's just any type of extra grocery shopping that I do that goes over what I've budgeted for the week. So I'm going to just do $30 in my wallet. And I also still have an every plate box that I'm working through. And so I at least have like 5 more dinners to make from that. And each of them serves 4. There's only 2 in our household. So we've been eating the other serving for lunch the next day. So that's been working pretty well. So I definitely still have at least a week's worth of that food to work through. Dining out, I'm going to put $50. Again, we're trying not to eat out as much, but I do have a bachelorette brunch to go to in a couple days. So if I go over in my wedding envelope for some reason, then I can pull from that as well. Fun is always going to get 20. This is my fun money, and then my husband also gets 20. And then miscellaneous is always getting the same. It's 15. That is a buffer that I use. I put a 10 and 5 ones if I want to leave a tip somewhere or anything like that. If I'm over a little bit in another category, I can pull from that. Okay, so let's add up what we have in our wallet so we know how much we have left to work with going forward. So I have 30 for groceries, 50 for dining out, 20 in my fun money, 15 for my buffer, and 20 for my husband's fun money. So that's 135. So we started with 785. We've budgeted 135 so far, so we have 650 left to work with in my 3 binders. So now what we're going to do is grab my high priority binder and start looking at what we have in each category and what we could add to maybe round off a category. So let's see. Whoops, my mic just came off, so sorry if that sounded weird. Hold on just a second to clip it back. Hopefully that wasn't really loud for you guys and like a bunch of noise on my mic. Okay, so emergency fund, how much does that have? It has $460. So you know what I want to do? I want to add 40 and make it 500. And then I'm also going to, in my next cash stuffing, or maybe in my next unstuffing, I will take the 500 out, put a placeholder, and we'll take the 500 back to the bank. Yay, that's like super exciting. getting to 500. I'm not actually putting money in here right now. What am I talking about? Okay, I just got excited about that. So let's budget $40 to go into my emergency fund this week. That'll put us at 500. And while we're at it, I'm going to go through and update my trackers so that that's ready to go for my next cash stuffing. So the 5th, we're going to put 40 and we'll make that 500. Yay, that's exciting. All right, next is my dog's emergency fund. They have 120. I'm always putting 20 in here. So let's add another 20. Car repair. You know, I'm not going to update these right now. I'll update those off camera. I don't want to work. Wait a second. I still need this. You guys, when I tell you that I am like losing my mind right now, that's because it's 8 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. Anyone else a 32-year-old grandmother that watches this video? Not a literal grandmother, but at heart, because that's me. Okay, car repairs. Let's see what we have in here. Car repairs has 70, so let's put 30 so that I can have 100. Michigan, I want to add a good chunk to this week. I want to add, see, it has 600. Let's add 150. Okay. Anniversary has 350. Let's add 20. Sorry if you guys can hear my husband playing video games. I can hear him. I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but and then wedding, I'm gonna add 200. So update on the wedding. I don't even know if I've shared this because everything has happened really quickly, but so the wedding was going to be in this city a few hours away where there was fires, and so we had to move the wedding, and so then it was going to be somewhere close to where we live, and so we were not going to have to like go anywhere, stay anywhere, whatever. So we were like, cool, because then we're going to get a refund from the place we were going to stay at for the first place we were supposed to have the wedding. And so I wasn't going to add any more money to this envelope because I had this refund coming. Well, now the wedding they ended up booking a venue that's even farther away than the first reception, which is fine because it's absolutely gorgeous. And, I think it fits like pretty much exactly what they were looking for. And, it's not that much farther, but now we do have to travel again. So my budget has just been going a little bit flip-flop, which is fine. Everything's been a little bit up in the air. I'm just so glad that they found a place and that she's happy with it, and that everything is kind of like going well now, because I know it was like very up in the air for a little bit and everybody was a little bit stressed. So hopefully it can just be like good and happy and exciting like the next few weeks up until the wedding. But with that being said, I do need to add a little bit more money to this envelope. So we are not going to take our trailer. We were going to take our trailer for the first place that the wedding was going to be, but this place is a little bit farther, and it falls so close to our Michigan trip that we just didn't want to like burden ourselves with anything extra to do by taking our trailer, because it is kind of an undertaking to like load it up and all of that stuff. So we ended up just getting an Airbnb with another couple that's in the wedding, and it's ending up only being like $50 more than what our campsite was, which is really negligible because we would have had to pay more to tow our trailer and gas. So it really evens out. But yeah, I just want to have a little bit extra in this envelope. So that was a really long explanation, but anyway, I'm going to add 200 to that. There's only 50 in here, and I still need to get a gift. I want to have gas. I want to gas money. I want to have food money, any type of like last minute spending. I still need to buy shoes, and I still need to buy jewelry. So I'm not going to get anything fancy, but I do need to buy those things. So let's add up what I am putting into my high priority binder. So I'm going to do, let me see if you guys can see this better. There's kind of a glare. 40 in my emergency fund, 20 in my dog's emergency fund, $30 into car repairs, $150 into Michigan, $20 into anniversary, and $200 into wedding. So that is $460. Okay, so we started with $785. We're gonna check this again. $135 went into my wallet, and whoops, I am messing up here. $785 minus $135 minus $460 into my high priority binder. So we have $190 left to put in between my short-term binder and my low priority binder. So let's grab my short-term binder and see what we can do in there. So I'm really looking forward to the little bachelorette party. It's a real low key, nothing crazy. We're having a little sleepover, and everybody's bringing their own little, like, why can't I think of words right now? Their own tray of foods that the bride likes from restaurants that are here, and foods that she can't get from where she's moving. So we're all bringing like our favorite foods, her favorite foods, each on like a different platter, each from a different restaurant. So that's gonna be really cute. And then we're all bringing a couple of cocktails. I don't drink really because it makes me sick, but I can do beer. So I am doing like a michelada bar, and then a couple other girls are bringing like mocktails, and then there are obviously going to be a few cocktails as well. And then we all got matching pajamas, and so I'm excited. It's just going to be a really fun night. It's been a long time since I've done a sleepover, because I've been married for 10 years, so I don't really do sleepovers anymore, but it's so fun. It's so fun to do a girls sleepover, so definitely recommend doing that once in a while with your buddies. Anyway, getting into my short-term binder, my dogs. So they have $60. That is going to come out this week because I'm going to have to buy food for Luna. So I definitely want to put a good amount in here to make sure that I'm not like emptying this. So let's put 50. And then household, how much does that have? It has 10. Let me put 10. Costco has 50. And I'm trying to make myself not go to Costco before I go on my trip. So I'm only going to put 20 in there. I still want to put something. Oh, somebody's shooting off fireworks. So if you guys can hear that. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just wanted to make sure that my dogs were inside since there's fireworks going off outside. I didn't want them to be freaking out. All right, so Costco's going to get 20 because I don't really want to spend that, but I do want to have some money in here because usually when I get to my parents' house, I do a Sam's Club run at some point. So I want to pull from that. They don't have a Costco where they live. They do, but it's an hour away. So it's not something I can just like go to real quick. So yeah, 20 in there. And by the way, I'm still going to be doing videos when I'm at my parents' house, but my setup is probably going to look a little bit different. So if it changes, that's why it will change back. If it's not the cutest setup, don't worry. My setup that I have here will come back eventually, but it might be a little bit different for a month or so. Okay, beauty has 40. My hair color is going to be shipping soon, and I have a haircut coming up before the wedding. So I definitely need to put a good amount in there. Let me put 30 this week. Okay. Toiletries has 10. I don't need anything, so I'm not going to put anything in there. Self-care has 20. Don't need anything. And health has 40. Again, don't need anything. So I am going to skip those. If you're new, I talk about this a lot. I feel like I say it a lot, but inevitably there's somebody new watching this video. I don't stuff money in health very much because we have an FSA through my husband's work, and pretty much anything that I need to buy that's health related comes off of that card. And it's very rare that I would need to have like cash to go buy any of that with. So, okay. Next is my low priority binder. But before we do that, let me add up what I put into my short-term binder just so we're all on the same page here and I know how much I have to work with. We did 50 for my dogs, 10 in household, 20 in Costco, and 30 in beauty. So that's 110. And I know I had 190 left. It means I have 70 to put in here. You know what? I'm actually going to put 50 in beauty because I'm going to need a little bit extra. And if I have extra, then that's cool. So let me add this up again. It should be 130 now. 50 plus 10 plus 20 plus 50. So 130. So it should be 60 that I have left for my low priority binder, but let's add this up again. Started with 785, my wallet's getting 135, my high priority is getting 460, my short term is getting 130, so that means I have 60 left to work with in my low priority binder. All right, so coffee has, I think, 30, and I need to go buy beans for my husband. I'm gonna put 5 in here. Entertainment is empty, so I definitely want to put something in here. Let's put 20. Clothing has 30. Let me put let's put 10. Shopping is empty, so let's put 10 in there. So that's 20, 30, 40, 45. So I have 15 left. So let's put 5 into each of my last categories because there's 3 and that will be exactly 15. So I have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Perfect. All right. Okay, guys. So that wraps up today's budget with me. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a mermaid emoji in the comments. I definitely made a point to go look at what emojis even exist so that I could say something different to you guys besides like dog or horse, because apparently those are my go-to. I don't know why those are the only things that come to my mind. But leave me a mermaid emoji in the comments if you made it to the end, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!